Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on. Man, that is so good. That's my first cup of coffee this morning. Man, and I went with Trader Joe's Joe Coffee. I'm getting to the end of this one too, so I'm gonna have to get some new coffee. I think I'll probably visit my local Trader Joe's here, hopefully this week, and see what else they have there in the way of exotic flavors, because they usually put out coffees seasonally. They'll have this all the time, but then they'll put out a coffee for winter, Christmas, spring, summer, that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have on the shelf. And I'm using my Kings Island mug. I've had this for a while. I think my sister-in-law Marilyn gave this to me because you know, it has cartoons on it, Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Number one uncle, there you go. And well, I have it because amusement parks haven't opened up yet in the country because of this virus, and I'm hoping that they open up soon. The big one here in Northeast Ohio is Cedar Point. Cedar Point is just a beautiful amusement park, and they have some great coasters there. And Cedar Point and these other places, Disney World, Disneyland, they haven't opened up yet. So hopefully the country will start opening up, and people will be able to enjoy the amusement parks that are dotted throughout the nation. Our governor is going to be making an announcement on Monday the 27th, the day that this video airs, as to how he's going to start opening up the state of Ohio. And I sure hope those amusement parks are part of the plan and get open soon for all the kids and families out there. So that's what we got going on this morning. Hang on. There's nothing better than a great shave with a safety razor and a great blade, and a good cup of coffee right after that. That's absolutely fantastic. Speaking of blades, viewer TD Witt gave me a heads up on Rainbow Blades. You may have seen the review I did on these. These are like $16 plus another $6.25 shipping on Amazon right now. They're on sale on eBay. I found them for $12.95 with free shipping. So that's a big savings over the Amazon price. So I'll have the link below if you're interested in trying these Rainbow Blades. I like these a lot. That's why I ordered another 100 of them, and $12.95 seemed to be a pretty darn good price, and it comes with free shipping. So mine will arrive sometime beginning of May. And in the meantime, I still have another pack of 5 plus what's ever left in here. Maybe I got 3 blades left in here. But yeah, those are good. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up on that. Also, let's go with a movie recommendation. This is another favorite of mine. It goes back to the 1970s when I was in high school. It was a big, huge hit. If you haven't seen it, please take the time, watch this movie. It's The Sting, starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford and Robert Shaw. It is a fantastic movie. The only thing I'm going to tell you about it is that Paul Newman and Robert Redford are a couple of grifters. Robert Shaw is a mob boss. It takes place in 1936 in Chicago. It has great Scott Joplin ragtime music, and it is a fantastic movie. That's all I'm going to tell you, because if I tell you any more, it will spoil the movie. This movie, The Sting, is terrific. Terrific acting performances, great story. That's all I'm going to tell you. So if you get a chance, if you've never seen it, you know, rent it, stream it, however. And don't let anyone know that you're going to watch the movie. Just watch the movie, because if they've seen the movie, they might spoil it for you. So really, just watch the movie. And it's a terrific movie. It's rated PG, so I'm sure the family can sit down and watch it. I really enjoyed it the first time I saw it. Saw it in high school. And whenever it's on TV, it's one of those movies where you stop and you watch it, because it's that good. Before I forget, I want to mention that I got an email from Sheldon Quinn at globalshave.club. Now, Sheldon is producing a replica of the Gillette Fat Boy. The nickname of this one is the Fat Guy. And he did a crowdfunding and pre-sale. Now, I've ordered mine, and it should be coming in August. Now, he wrote me and said, we reached our crowdfunding goal, but we still have 100 razors to pre-sell at 33% off. So I just wanted to pass that on to you, that they still have 100 razors at 33% off. I think I paid $89 for my pre-sale, but he's offering it again, and I think that pre-sale price now is $99. It's still 33% off the retail price after he starts selling them online. So if you want a pre-sale, $99 is still a pretty darn good price. So I'm looking forward to getting mine and reviewing it. If you missed the crowdfunding the first time around, here's another opportunity to pre-order a Fat Guy, a replica of the Gillette Fat Boy razor. Okay, let's get to some of these questions. Mike Rose commented in the video I did on inexpensive shaving bowls, and he wrote, I'm a face lather guy first and foremost. I bowl lathered about 5 times total, and I've noticed when I do bowl lather, my lather is real airy and fluffy. When I face lather, I feel I'm in more control of how to produce the right lather that I desire. Some people just paint it on after they bowl lather, but don't you have to still work it into the beard? I don't know, I'd like to try it more every now and again, but I can't seem to be good at it. Plus, my wrist is getting cramped and locked up when I'm swirling, laugh out loud. You know, I did do that video on inexpensive shaving bowls like this one here. This is an IKEA bowl that I picked up at a thrift store for like 50 cents. 75 cents, something like that. And the point of the video was that if you wanted to try bowl lathering, you didn't have to run out and spend a lot of money on a shaving bowl. Just get something like this and give it a try. You know, get your brush and just, you know, try bowl lathering like that. But the real key, I think, to bowl lathering, obviously, you know, get a good shaving cream, but also get a bowl that offers you a little bit of friction and resistance on the inside. That's what I have found. For instance, this Vikings Blade Chairman shaving bowl has a micro bead blast on the inside, so that gives you like hundreds of thousands of little bumps on the inside that gives you a little bit of friction and resistance to build that lather. They also make one in the larger, in the Grand Chairman size, that offers, again, that bead blasting offers that friction, that resistance there. I've got one here from Supply Company. This is their marble shaving bowl. I don't know if you can see it here from the lighting, but it has ridges on the inside. These ridges really, really offer a lot of resistance so that when you're making a lather, it really whips up the lather quickly because of those ridges that are cut into the bowl. And it also retains heat very, very nicely as well. My nephew Tommy gave me this artisan shaving bowl that was made by a local Cleveland artist. You can see he has some swirls on the interior here and some bumps. I don't know if you can, some raised bump areas here. I don't know if you can see that right there. That offers resistance and friction to help build a lather more quickly. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get something like this off of eBay. This is that copper shaving bowl I've used, and it has these little indentations right here, and this really aids to whip up a lather very, very quickly. The last one I have is from Shave Bowl, the Shave Bowl system. It's a 2-part bowl system, but the plastic also has a rather rough interior so that it offers a little bit of friction to whip up the lather. And so you can, you know, it'll whip up more quickly again. And when you're whipping up a lather with a shaving cream, you want to aim for yogurt consistency. Anybody you see on YouTube or the internet when they talk about whipping up lathers with shaving creams or even shaving soaps, if they load a brush in shaving soap and then transfer it to a bowl, you want to use you want to get a yogurt-like consistency. That's what you're aiming for. Those nice peaks that you see and that nice creamy consistency like yogurt, that's what you want to aim for. So yeah, so try a bowl. I would say try a bowl that gives you a little resistance and aim for a yogurt-like consistency. All it is just a little bit of practice, and you'll be, you'll get the hang of it before you know it. I know that I like to face lather with shaving soap more than I do bowl lather with cream. I've gravitated towards shaving soaps more than shaving creams. I really have. Like you, I like to feel, I just like face lathering more. To me, it's more enjoyable. The time that I will do a bowl lather with shaving cream, more often than not, is when I'm using a pre-shave oil, and I rub a pre-shave oil on, and yes, painting on that lather assures me that the shaving cream and the oil won't clash in any way. Sometimes when I have a pre-shave oil on, with some soaps, not all soaps, sometimes the soap and the oil don't play together, and the result isn't very good. So whenever I'm using a pre-shave oil, more often than not, I'll grab a cream and I'll bowl lather, and I'll end up painting it on. That way it's almost like I have a layer of oil and then a layer of cream on top of that. And yeah, there is a little bit of exfoliation that I can do with the brush, work it around when I do a cream lather. That's, again, it's experience, and just doing it, and just shooting for the right consistency with the shaving cream. That's all you have to do. All right, thanks very much for that question, Mike. I really do appreciate it. Okay, next question comes from Magnus Krohn from Sweden. Hi, Magnus. How are you? Magnus wrote me and said, hey, Mark, I found these 2 aftershaves Pro Sport at my local dollar store. Maybe try it next time you're at your local dollar store. Well, you got a dollar store in Sweden? You know what? I'm going to check the dollar store for those Pro Sport aftershaves. And this other aftershave from Nivea is also really good, smells great, and works beautiful. Well, I'll give you a picture of what that looks like right there, that Nivea. I've got that on order from Amazon because I do want to try that. He also goes on to write, Nivea has a shave stick with the same great smell as the aftershave. Have a nice day, Magnus Krohn, Sweden. Thanks very much for that, Magnus. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to keep an eye out for the Nivea. In the meantime, the Nivea that I use is the Sensitive Cool. The Sensitive Cool Cooling Post-Shave Balm right here. They also gave it a new cap as well, which is, but this is really nice stuff too. And I'm interested in comparing it with the other Nivea that you recommended, and that'll be arriving hopefully this week sometime. I'll use it in a video review. So thanks very much for that. And I didn't know you had a dollar store in Sweden. That's really interesting. So I'll look for the Pro Sport aftershave balms that you recommended there. Along the lines of Magnus's question comes a question from Logan Becnel. He writes, what would you recommend for a great aftershave balm, price, high or low? Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of great aftershave balms out there that I have used. Yes, you can go high end with the Art of Shaving aftershave balm. Their sandalwood is really terrific. It is pricey. Parasso aftershave balm is in about the $13, $14, $16 price range. That's their aftershave balm is really, really nice. Again, starting to get up there. Viking's Blade makes a very, very good sandalwood and Western red cedar aftershave balm in a little pump bottle. This is really good. Yeah, this is price-wise a little more expensive than what you would get at your big box store. But these that I'm going to show you right now are some of the aftershave balms that I've been using that are very affordable. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on eBay, you can get them at your local big box store. Speaking of dollar store, first up for $1 is the Power Stick aftershave balm. Wow, this is really, really very, very good. I enjoyed this a lot, and it's only $1. They also make a shave gel that goes with it, which is good. It's not bad. It's fine, but boy, this aftershave balm really shines for only $1. I couldn't believe it, and it has a really, really nice scent. Jim from Northfield recommended this to me. And boy, this is good stuff. So whenever I'm in my dollar store, I always look for this. and want to pick up some more because for $1 you can't go wrong. At the Walmarts, at the Targets, you can get the Gillette aftershave balms. These are only like maybe $5, $6, something like that. This is the sensitive aftershave balm. This is the aftershave gel. These are both really, really nice. I like the sensitive skin balm. It has a nice, clean, fresh scent. Both of them offer really nice performance for the money. Along the same lines, off of eBay for about the same amount of money, are the Arco aftershave balms. These are nice. This has a little bit of an orange scent to it. This has a fresh scent here. Not a lot of menthol in there. It's cool. It's supposed to have some menthol in it. I didn't detect a lot of it in there. But these are also very good. You can find these at affordable prices on eBay. I haven't seen them locally, obviously, but these are also very nice. These are in the same ballpark, scent-wise, as the Gillette product. So I found those to be very, very good. Obviously, this one here, Nivea, I can find this at grocery stores, at local big box stores. Love Nivea. This is great, great stuff. And again, it's like $5, $6 for a bottle. This is a favorite. The Lubriderm Men's 3-in-1 lotion in a big pump bottle. Boy, is this affordable. You get like 16 fluid ounces. I can't remember what the price is, but it's really an affordable price. You can find it right on the shelf of a big box store or on Amazon. I tend to buy this off of Amazon because I always cannot find the fragrance-free version. That's what I'm looking for all the time. They have a lightly scented version and some other scented versions, but I like to go with the fragrance-free version. But this is very good. It has mineral oil in it, so just be aware of that. Another one that is kind of pricey, I found this at Walmart. This is kind of pricey. It's getting up there, is Bulldog Original Moisturizer. This is not really an aftershave balm, it's more of a skin conditioner, but I use this on my head after I do head shaves, and it does a very, very good job. But you only get 3.3 fluid ounces, and I think it's like $10, so that's getting kind of up there. Another one that I like, I bought through Amazon, Everyman Jack. This was really good. This is unscented. I like this a lot. It did a nice job. And last but not least, I found this new one here from Aqua Velva, Sensitive 5-in-1. So if you have sensitive skin, razor burn, razor bumps, ingrown hairs, this is indicated for that. Right here on the label here, I can show you what the label says right there. Take a screenshot of it if you want. And it says, non-burning all-day moisture helps prevent bumps, soothes redness, helps fight ingrown hairs. And the reason why it says non-burning, I assume, is because it's alcohol-free. But I've been using this one. I used it this morning. It does a nice job. I like it a lot. This was only about $5 at my local Mark's store, and you get 3.3 fluid ounces. So this is definitely, a better bargain than the Bulldog, but it's all in what you want. So those are some of the bargain, the more affordable balms that I use. If you have any that you want to add to the list, please comment below and let viewers know, because there are a lot of options out there, and it's like I always say, what a great time to be doing the traditional wet shave, because there is so much product out there. It's just amazing. Razors, blades, soaps, creams, aftershave splashes, aftershave balms. Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, the next question comes from 666 Dino Max, and he writes, I've come to love the Astras after trying at least 10 different. I'm surprised to hear you speak so highly about Derby. For me, they are a very inconsistent blade, and I don't find them that smooth or sharp. And for me, no more than 2 shaves. I'm interested in trying Treat. Interested your thoughts in those compared to the Astra SPs. Also, add a Voskhod to your list. Got them cheap and came with some cool Russian stamps on the envelopes. Yeah, I have Voskhods. And TD Witt, we traded blades. Not only did he give me the rainbow blades, but he also sent me the Voskhods. And I'm going to be reviewing those on camera as well. The Derby, you know, this is one of those things where your mileage may vary. I like the Derby. I like the Derby Premium. I like the Astra. I like the Treats. The Treats are real close, for me, real close to the Astras. But the Astras have that something little extra there that just makes them great. However, I have been reading comments lately, just within the past week, of some wet shavers having bought Astra blades and being very disappointed in them. They were saying that the consistency and the quality has fallen. I don't know how true that is. The ones I have that I bought recently, maybe a month or so ago, are fine. They're terrific. I like them. The Astra Greens, they're really, really great. I like the Treat blades for two reasons. Number one, they give me a terrific shave, and I bought like 300 of them. so I got a lot of them. I got to use them. I got a great deal on them from Connaught Shaving across the pond over there in the United Kingdom. And at the time I bought them, I think the dollar to pound ratio favored me a little bit, or they had a special, or something was going on. But I bought 300 of them at a really, really good price. I think I got like 300 of them for like 20 bucks, something like that, with about $4 shipping, something like that. It was a fantastic price, so I just went ahead and bought them. And yeah, so I like those a lot. I like the Derby blades. It all comes down to your mileage may vary. And I think that's, again, goes back to why the traditional wet shave with the safety razor is so great, because you have this great selection of razor blades, and you'll find one. You'll find one for your skin, for your beard, and at your price point. That's what's so great about the traditional wet shave with the safety razor. Plus, you can mix up your shave every morning. One morning you can use an Astra blade, the next morning you can use a Treat blade, the next morning you can use a Rainbow blade, the next morning you can use a Gillette Silver Blue or a Derby. That's what's so great about doing a traditional wet shave. And if you're like me and like a lot of other wet shavers and viewers on this channel, you might have more than one razor. So you'll mix up, you'll mix it up with the razors and the blades. You'll use your Vikings blade with a Treat blade, and the next day you use your Edwin Jagger with an Astra blade. It really breaks up the monotony of the morning shave, and at least for me, it really makes me look forward to my morning shave. What razor am I going to use? What blade am I going to use? What soap am I going to use? I kind of get it all laid out the night before. And I look forward. I look forward to getting up in the morning, hitting the shower, and having that shave. It's just a great it's a great reason to wake up. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks very, very much. Speaking of Rainbow blades, this comment was left in the Rainbow blades video review from Dude Perfect 8, and he wrote, "I bought Sterling Executive Man shaving soap and aftershave splash. I put a couple of drops of aftershave splash into my witch hazel. It smells so much better." Yeah, that's a neat idea to do that. And that goes along the same lines of what a lot of other wet shavers do with a fragrance-free aftershave balm. I'll do that with Lubriderm. That's why I get the fragrance-free. What I'll do is I'll put the balm in my hand, and I will get one of my favorite aftershave splashes, whether it's Pinot Clubman or Bayram Whiskey Woods or Sharp Dressed Man from Sterling or Barbershop, whatever aftershave splash I get, and then I'll put a few drops, maybe a little more, in that aftershave balm. And now I'll have a scented aftershave balm to apply to my face and my head. And so I get all the great qualities, great moisture qualities from the aftershave balm, but I'll get that wonderful, wonderful, beautiful scent from the aftershave splash. And I'll also have a little bit of alcohol in there, just for antiseptic qualities on the skin, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's, a lot of wet shavers have done that. I picked up that tip from just surfing on the internet and talking to other wet shavers, and it's a great tip. you're doing something similar with witch hazel, you know what? Again, this is why the traditional wet shave is so great. Well, okay, hey, that's it. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope I gave you a breakdown of some things here and some things to think about and maybe to share with other wet shavers out there. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George. Other cartoons, other videos like this. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marksready, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.